Oh man, Dying Light 2 coming out in about 6 days. This video simply has to be made by somebody, but I just want to preface what I'm about to go into by saying I think PC and next gen for Dying Light 2 will run pretty well. I don't think there's going to be game-breaking issues. I really don't. I think there might be bugs here and there, but I don't think this is going to be a Cyberpunk on next gen and PC. I'm really hoping this game comes through and possibly ends up being the best game of this year, or at least one of the games up there. And of course, I'm going to be playing the game first day, so I don't want people to get the impression from this video that I'm out here saying Dying Light 2 is going to be the worst game ever, Dying Light 2 is not going to be a good game. That's simply not what I'm saying at all here. I just think last gen has a lot of concerns right now, and that's what we're going to hop into here. So most of you probably know we're supposed to be getting more last gen gameplay sometime in January. Of course, we did see a sneak peek of console gameplay comparison earlier this month, and this PS4 footage right here had 11 cuts within 20 seconds. Quite literally a cut every 2 to 3 seconds. And of course, like I said, we were promised to be getting more in January, which is coming to an end. But to keep it 100% real with you, I don't think it matters. I think when we do get the gameplay, it could come the day this video is released on Friday, or it could possibly come on the weekend or maybe Monday. I don't think it's going to show us anything useful. I think it's going to be about 2 minutes of gameplay with a cut every 2 to 3 seconds. I would love for them to prove me wrong here with at least like 30 seconds of uncut raw PS4 footage or Xbox One footage, and when that gameplay does come out, I'll cover that on a separate video. I wanted to wait until that gameplay came out to make this video, but there's no room for waiting here. I mean, we have 6 days left. I have to put this video out as soon as possible. Also, keep in mind, we were being told by the lead designer that we were going to get it this week. Friday or Saturday would be of this week, and I don't know. It's not here yet. It's almost the end of the week. So besides all of that, you might be asking, well, why is this game really going to flop on last gen, do you think? I simply think the game is just going to be a little bit too complex for last gen. All of the choices and everything they're promising here, I mean, there's a lot that's going into this. The PC specs for this game are really high as well. You basically need a 2060 Super to hit 60 FPS on high. They've been saying for quite literally years now that last gen has been the main priority, but Techland really just needs to put their money where their mouth is. You can say it's going to be great all you want, you can say it's going to be optimized perfectly all you want, but how am I supposed to believe you when every piece of information we get is from either the community manager or the personal account of the lead game designer? We can't even get a concrete date on when more gameplay is coming. We're sitting here at the end of January hoping it's going to come tomorrow or Monday, and when we put this up against one of the biggest flops in gaming ever, Cyberpunk, they showed off more gameplay sooner. CDPR was actually able to show off more last-gen gameplay than Techland has so far. Some recent tweets from Timon Smectala from his personal account. Again, it's unfortunate we have to go to his account to actually get information, but as I said, there's none posted on the official accounts. In his response to somebody talking about last-gen performance, he actually brought up an event from November where creators went to go play the game, and we believe they were playing on a build from around October of 2021, so the build is probably about somewhere 3 to 4 months old now that we're comparing it to. One thing we do know about this event is creators played on PC, but they also had access to play on PS4 Pro for a limited amount of time. They weren't actually able to record gameplay on the console for whatever reason. Most of them did say it was running well, but one thing we have to acknowledge here, PS4 Pro was only running the game on Old Villador, a small subsection of the map. This is not by any means the full size of the map, and even some outlets were saying there weren't playable quests in the thing. It was sort of just a sandbox type of thing, so it is not at all a full representation of the game. And something frustrating here, Timon doesn't even specify PS4 Pro here, he just says PS4. Everybody else that was there said it was PS4 Pro. One response article from Games Radar did claim the game ran well on PS4, and he initially said in his article, Dying Light 2 handles surprisingly well on PlayStation 4. But then later on he says, more egregious were the random encounters I stumbled across with the Peacekeeper NPCs fighting hordes of infected, only for character models to pop in and out of existence and teleport around a playable space. But this definitely differs from anything else we heard from the other creators. I mean, I'm relatively sure the creators are telling the truth here that everything ran pretty good on the console, but it comes down to, once again, this was not even a full version of the game working properly. And this is what we're using less than a month from release to refer to. Really unbelievable. We have the embargo lifting February 2nd, where we're going to be able to see some reviews of the game. I personally doubt we're going to see any PS4 or Xbox One reviews. Maybe I'm going to be wrong, maybe there will be reviews on that. I highly doubt it. Once again, not saying at all this game is going to be a crap show even on last gen. I think there's going to be some major issues on last gen, no doubt about it. That's just my opinion. Go ahead and form your own opinion. Comment down below. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more in the future. And I'll see you in the next one.